This question is from GATE 2014 Mechanical Engineering paper set 4, question number 25. In a rolling process, the maximum possible draft, defined as the difference between initial and final thickness of the metal sheet, mainly depends on which pair of the following parameters: P, strain; Q, strength of work material; R, roll diameter; S, roll velocity; and T, coefficient of friction between roll and work. Let's see what it is. So the maximum possible draft, which is nothing but the difference between final and initial thickness, it is the maximum that we are talking about, the final thickness that is attained minus the initial thickness that was there for the metal chip, is given as mu square into r, where mu is of course the coefficient of friction and r is the roll radius. We can write this as mu square into diameter by 2. This formula is clearly explained in the reference that I will mention at the end of this video, so you can refer that. So we clearly see that the maximum possible draft is a function of coefficient of friction. Although it is directly proportional to square of coefficient of friction, we can write that it is dependent on it. And second, that is the roll diameter. It is not dependent on any other properties. Coefficient of friction is given in point number R and roll diameter is given in point number T. So let's go back and mark the correct option. It should be R comma T. R comma T is given in option B. Why other options are not correct? Because in P it is given strain. So the maximum possible draft won't be dependent on strain. The maximum reduction that can be attained in the thickness is not a function of the strain in the material. It is also not the function of the strength of the material. So on the side of material of the metal chip, things are not dependent whether what draft we will be able to generate. It is rather dependent on the tool properties. That is one thing, the coefficient of friction between the interface of the tool and the metal chip. And second thing, the diameter of the roller. If the diameter is smaller, we'll attain less reduction in thickness. If we have a bigger roller, we can attain a higher reduction in the thickness. It is also not dependent on the roll velocity. How fast the roller moves, that will not decide to which extent we can reduce the thickness of the chip. So it is dependent on roll diameter and coefficient of friction between roll and work. That's our answer. To learn more about rolling process and of course the formula for maximum possible draft, you can refer to the NPTEL video Metal Working Processes, Rolling, from the course Fundamentals of Manufacturing Processes. This course is by Dr. D.K. Dwivedi. He is from Mechanical and Industrial Engineering Department of IIT Roorkee. I hope this explanation will help you clear your doubt. Thank you.